Welcome back to another episode of the Lavesh Show. This week, Formula 1 made its way to the Spanish Grand Prix, the first race of the upcoming triple header. The race saw Max Verstappen take the win, Lando Norris finishing 2 seconds behind Max, and Lewis Hamilton getting his very first podium of the year. From the results of the qualifying session, we could already predict what a wonderful race we were going to be in for on a Sunday. And boy, we were not disappointed. Almost every person I spoke to were extremely happy with the excitement that Spain dished up. It's been a while since we've seen both Mercedes cars start a race in the top 5, and I'm pretty sure that both the team and fans were overjoyed by this new development. We have seen some improvements to the Mercedes vehicles, including a change to the front wing to help with the weight and aerodynamics. Hamilton managed to secure his spot on the podium with a third finish, while Russell managed to finish at 4th. The podium finish for Hamilton comes days after an anonymous email was circulated by someone claiming to be a Mercedes employee, stating that Hamilton's car is being sabotaged by the team. After an internal investigation, it was concluded that the person does not work for the team and has since led to the team getting the police involved to find out where the email originated from. Lando Norris, on the other hand, is certainly proving his worth to the Papaya team, having moved into the second spot on the Drivers' Championship after securing his 19th F1 career podium finish in Spain. The British driver has really improved his performance over the past few weeks and has been the talk of the F1 community with the skill that he displays. For me, I look forward to his quirky and sarcastic comments that he generally dishes out on the team radio. This weekend's race saw Norris finish 2.2 seconds behind Max Verstappen, and according to him, he should have won the race. According to me, I sort of agree with him, but I blame the poor decisions in terms of when he went into the pit lane for his failure to secure his second career win. He chose to pit after Max, and I think this was the biggest reason for lost time and had to play catch up after his second pit stop. The pace that Norris displayed though was incredible, and we can look forward to seeing him on top of the podium much more. Ferrari had a rather interesting weekend, with their drivers seeming to always want to take each other out. During lap 3, the two drivers made contact with each other at turn 1, which caused Sainz to veer off the track a bit and both drivers to carry on the race with a bit of damage to their cars. When asked about the incidents, Sainz said that LeClerc complains too much after a race, but his main frustration that he shared was about the strategy calls that the team made, which cost him a higher position. With Sainz out of contract at the end of this year, Sauber representative Alessandro Aluni Bravi stated this weekend that the team are looking for a driver who is willing to be a part of the team for the long term, and that Carlos Sainz is not quite out of the picture as yet. It was also stated that Sainz is still being assessed, but they are also considering a number of other drivers at the moment. In other news, the FIA is set to alter the super license regulations, which will remove the need for a driver's license and will also be adding a new line to the rules. This new line will state, at the sole discretion of the FIA, a driver judged to have recently and consistently demonstrated outstanding ability and maturity in single-seater Formula car competition may be granted a super license at the age of 17 years old. This would be a huge change in the rules and may see the likes of Kimi Antonelli make his Formula 1 debut earlier than expected. When asked what he thinks of the FIA's decision, Mercedes boss Toto Wolff said that he thinks it is the right decision. He has also indicated that they are leaving their second seat open at the moment, with George Russell the only confirmed driver for Mercedes for 2025. Speaking of young drivers, Oliver Bearman may make his second F1 main race appearance this year, but this time for Haas. I say this as Kevin Magnussen, who went into this weekend with 2 penalty points short of having a race suspension, managed to rack up another penalty point this weekend. This means that if he gets another penalty point anytime soon, he will have a race suspension imposed on his super license and will leave a seat open for Bearman for the weekend. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for listening to the Lavesh Show.